What's going on, guys? It's Frosty Melons here, back with another CSGO video. And in today's video I'd like to talk quickly about a question that I've asked myself quite a lot recently. The question is Counter-Strike a mind game? We've probably all asked ourselves this a few times, and if you watch War Hour, you would have heard him and seen him talk about this quite often, actually, with all his matchmaking anxiety and all those sorts of videos. And he sometimes talks about how it can actually affect you as a solo player, especially in solo queue. Now, I don't solo queue quite that often, but it also affects you and your team. If you're not playing as best as you can, your team's going to suffer as well, not just you. And that's what makes Counter-Strike hard in a way, because you're having a bad day, you're not playing very well, and then your team ends up losing because of that. You can't always just blame one person, but sometimes that happens and you don't play well and your team loses. In a way, you're bringing them down as well, and there's no way to get around that unless you just go play casual or something, which, who wants to play casual? They're all salty silvers. Now, when I posted my last video, I didn't really take Counter-Strike as serious, or that serious, with rank and all those sorts of things. But after that, I decided, like, a few of my friends jumped on CS as well, and we started playing fairly regularly. We started playing and wanting to win, and, well, I did. I don't know about them, but I really started playing seriously and with determination to win and try and get my rank up and get better at the game, which is always, I mean, that's always what you should aim for, try and get better at something. But by starting to play and wanting to win, I was able to get myself up to Legendary Eagle, which I believe is 4th or 5th rank from Global Elite, which for me, I was happy with that. And I mean, slowly maybe I would have gotten a bit higher, but Valve then changed the ranking system, which isn't really that big of a deal. They just made it harder to get into Global Elite, which is fair enough. I mean, I'm currently sitting at Master Guardian Elite now, which I believe is around DMG or LE rank from prior to the rank changes. So I'm happy with that, but I still would like to get better. Now, in the background, you'll be seeing some gameplay that really caused me to want to make this video, just to talk about this topic, really. This was the second game of the night we played, and we didn't win the first one. I didn't play overly well, but I still did fairly decent, I'd say. I think I ended up with like 15 kills or something. I can't remember, it was from a little while ago, but I believe I got around 15 kills with, I think I had about 22 deaths or something, so I didn't go overly well, but I tried. And then we went into this game, and coming off a loss, you know, sometimes you're a little bit down, but I went into this game not feeling 100%, and I probably should have got off after we lost that other game. But you know, sometimes you just want to keep going and try and get a win. Going into this game, I didn't feel the best, and as we're going through the first few rounds and stuff, I I wasn't able to hit my shots. I wasn't calling properly. I wasn't... Like, I just wasn't playing right. And every time I died, I just felt myself getting angrier and angrier and angrier, which is cool. I mean, I have anger issues, so I mean, I'm constantly angry, to be honest with you. But I've been looking for ways to help me, even if I'm not feeling 100% in a game. I'm trying to find ways to help me get back up and feel better and just play on without getting angry and stuff like that. But I've found when I personally play matchmaking, if I don't feel 100%, even the slightest bit off, I won't play well at all. And then, I mean, I might feel 99% in the warm-up, but then I a couple of times get angry, then my whole game is basically done. Unless something happens and I, for some reason, just snap out of it. But going back to the question itself of whether Counter-Strike is a mind game or not, and I most definitely believe it is. I've found when I'm having fun and the happier I am, the better I play. And that's not just as a solo player, but as a team player too. So I call better, I can hold sights better and just help my team better, basically, throwing smokes and stuff like that. Now, like I said before, I'm trying to find ways to get around my anger, and that's pretty hard because even the slightest thing can cause me to lose focus and get angry and stuff like that. But I'm trying to play as best as my ability as possible. I don't even think that made sense. I'm trying to play to the best of my ability every day, but of course, like everything, you're going to have your off days and just times where you can't play properly, or something, I don't know, just something with a bit of lag or something like that, and you just can't play properly. And that's fair enough. An odd day here and there that's fine. But with me, I think it happens far too often. Every couple of days I have full few, like, depending how many games I play during the day, but a few bad games in a row, and I just need to quit, basically. In this game that you're seeing in the background, I actually did quit. I just left because I was tilted, basically. Now, one of the ways I've found is to not worry about my rank, not worry about losing it, not worry about ranking up, not worry about winning or losing. And most of the time this works, or some of the time this works, but I can play all game without worrying about anything, then something happens at the end, and I'm 3 rounds to go, and then I get angry again. So this only works some of the time. Having a laugh and a joke with the team always helps. But then you got to play serious as well, so sometimes you can have too much fun and then just throw the game away, which is not what you want if you're trying to rank up. But sometimes that happens, so I just got to find some ways to help me get over my anger and all those sorts of things that make me lose focus. But as I said earlier, like everything, it'll take time and practice, which, I mean, I've played this game for quite a long time, and I have slowly gotten better and better, which is, I guess, all I can hope for. Just get better and better and play as best as I can. think CS:GO is a mentally and physically demanding game because, well, with me, definitely even the smallest things can get into my head, which therefore I get angry. But physically, if you're not, I don't know how to say this, but if you're not feeling well, or if you're not feeling 100% with your body, or something like that, that can also cause you to be a little bit off with your plays and stuff. I reckon Counter-Strike could be classed as a strategy game as much as a first-person shooter. And I think that because all the grenade throws, all the spray patterns, map callouts, angles, all the plays and controlling your team's economy and your own personal economy in game. It's all partially a strategy, because you need to have a strategy going into it. Whereas if you just joined a game and everybody just went anywhere, you're not going to win many rounds. But if you have a strategy of 4 of your team buy armor and 1 player buys 2 flashes and a smoke, they can flash and smoke while the rest of the team rushes onto site. And that's just one little strategy. Or you could have, or where people are going to play on a site, 3A, 2B, or 2A, 2B, 1 mid. So they're all different kind of strategies that you can learn. Like I said, I honestly think Counter-Strike is a mind game as much as a FPS. That's my personal opinion, but I think a lot of other people would agree. That's all I really have to say about this topic, but if I find ways to help myself out later on, I probably will make another video about this, talking about them. Or maybe I'll just make kind of like an update video of how I'm getting along, whether or not I'm playing better more often than not, or more often than I'm playing bad. And just quickly before I end the video, I'd just like to apologise for being so inactive when I said I would post more often. And I mean, there's no real excuse for it, but every single time I upload a video, especially for the last 2 or 3 videos, I had some sort of technical issue or real life issue or something that would just stop me from being able to make a video. After that Arma 3 video, I lost internet for, I think it was about 10 days. And throughout the start of that, I really wanted to make a video, but by the time the 10th day and I had internet back, I couldn't be bothered. I lost full motivation for it. Which isn't really a good thing, but trying to upload more often and then something like that happening, it just really gets you down. Now, I really would like to make more videos and upload more often, but I can't guarantee a set schedule because I now have a full-time job. I've had it since about this time last year, which is another reason why I didn't upload after that last Counter-Strike video. But I've got a full-time job, so I'm working 8-hour plus days every day. So I don't have much time for recording, editing and uploading without going to work basically like a zombie. But I will try and upload whenever I can, even if it's just a quick little funny moments or rage montage, which wouldn't be that hard for me, I guess. Or just a full game without editing it too much. Just a raw game straight off. And I think that's all I really need to say. That's all I really need to talk about with Counter-Strike being a mind game. Again, I'd just like to apologise for being so inactive. I will try my best to get back into it. And thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed, and comment what you think about CS being a mind game, or if you have any suggestions. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.